What's going on, Yankee fans? Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you are in. I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy, and I am joined by my fellow Yankee fan, Vice President of the network, Danny Boy Reginald, and welcome to the July edition of Bombers Banter. How you doing, Reggie?
Better, much better. Um, of course, don't get me wrong. We always want the Yankees to win. They did not do that last night. Thank you, Ali Sanchez. I have no idea what the hell
Boo!
you're doing. What the hell was that? Um, you know, uh, I'm sorry, game on the line there. You're trying to win the game. Like, oh, eat it. Eat the ball. You
No,
know,
eat the ball indeed.
I mean, a pickoff, a third base, pickoff move at third base. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Focus on the batter.
What are any of us doing?
You know?
So,
Apparently, dumb shit Boone didn't have a problem with that pickoff move. So, his words. He says the Yankees have to do a better job playing catch.
please elaborate for simpletons like us. Please
This is
elaborate for simpletons like us.
this is exactly my point with his manager.
Oh, he is a garbage manager. But we'll get more into that. We're gonna recap July. We're gonna talk we're gonna we're gonna talk a little what's been going on here. We're gonna talk the trade deadline, and we're gonna talk about and we're gonna preview August, and of course, Stump the Reg.
Oh, baby.
And I got some good ones for you today, Reggie boy.
Oh, no. See, Bill's had a good streak lately, so
Will
let's
I
see.
stump you again? Okay. So anyway, yeah, July has been Reggie, how would you describe July for our dear listeners?
July was up and down. You believe it or not, Bill, and
Smooth bump, smooth bump.
they're 13 and 10 so far. Month isn't over yet. Um, they're 13 and 10.
So better than June.
For certain.
Well,
Um,
June was a shit show.
June was rough. Was very rough. I
I'm
have
sorry
to
I didn't have the bag for June. That should have been a bag worthy month.
exactly. I have to say, um, yeah, I think the best way to describe it is that it was a very, very bumpy month. But the good part about this month, Bill, is the back half of the month after the All-Star break, or even before the All-Star break, if you really think about it. They won four in a row, um, being the Rays and the Nationals. Um, and of course, to get back from the All-Star break, yes, it was rough to face the Dodgers and lose two out of three to them. But then, of course, they come back strong since then.
I Yes. They've come back strong because since the All-Star break, okay, they were 1-2,
Mhm.
2-2, 3-2, 3-3, yes, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 7-4, 7-5. They've been 7-5 since the
Yeah.
All-Star break.
Like doable. And they've won, and so far they've won. their last two series.
They've won the Philly
Last
series and they've
three.
won the Pittsburgh series.
Last three of their last four if you count the Nationals. And then of course, they had the split with Tampa. And then they're going for those series win today in Chicago. So again, it's been better. First half was atrocious. They lost remember the first series against Tampa, they lost three out of four. Before that, they lost to the Twins. Before that, it was the June series, the horrendous sweep against the Tigers, um, sweep against Boston. This is back in June. Like it was pretty rough getting to this point. And we really thought that the June swoon had carried over because of the fact that they lost against the Twins, um, and that the dumb shit carried over into June because they lost those two games in a row against the Rays. They were able to salvage the series against the Rays, uh, protect the split, and then came back strong with that sweep of the Nationals. So that's when the good things really started.
Yeah, but you can, yeah. So I think no, I agree. When you go into, they swept the Nationals going into the All-Star break, and then once they came out of the All-Star break, decent, not great, but decent. So I think right now the worst the Yanks can finish in July is 13-12,
Mhm.
which is not terrible. It's
Yeah.
not great, but it's one game over 500, Reggie. One game over 500.
Mhm.
I'm just tired and bored with
Yeah.
myself. But anyway,
Um, you mentioned injuries. Yankees had
Jesus
several.
Christ.
Fried was coming back from an injury, which was rough to deal with, but he was coming back from an injury. He finally came back, which is huge. Um, the big one is Cody Bellinger.
He's
Um,
hurt now.
he has the hamstring. Uh, they diagnosed it was a grade two, so he's going to miss at least 6 weeks, probably 2 months if you're talking rehab. Which puts us at the playoffs. So, unless there's some magical recovery time, magical medicine that Cody Bellinger can, pop in his mouth and then he's also cured, we ain't seeing him to the playoffs.
No, we're not seeing Cody Bellinger to the playoff.
You know,
So, and Judge, he's still out.
yeah,
He
they
has been moved to the 60-day IL.
yeah, because they had
The rib has still not healed.
exactly the images, and they ain't getting more images anytime soon. So, um, yeah, man, it is you, the part that's so frustrating is that without Judge in the lineup, the team is much worse, and they played. Look, they ran into some teams that they should beat, right? This month, the Pirates, the Nationals, all these teams, right? We're very grateful for that. And look, the Yankees have played well. But not having Judge in the lineup sucks.
No, it
And
does.
reason being is because we know that he can get on base. We know that he could hit. We know that he could produce runs via the home run, via any type of extra base hit. And his presence can really, really scare some teams. Right now, no team's afraid of us.
No, no team is afraid of us right now, and that's the problem. So yeah, we're scared.
Mm-hmm.
This Judge probably won't be back till September. And at that point, what have we been saying? Dude, at this point, just shut him down.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? Okay, granted, the Yankees are still in the Yankees are still in the they're still in the playoff race.
Right.
They're still in the playoff race. Like they're still what, 3 games behind, 2 or 3 games behind
It's officially
behind behind Tampa in the division.
it's officially 2.5.
2.5 if we want to get technical.
Yeah.
Um, okay, thank you. 2.5. And the Yankees are still 6 up in the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
They're still 6 up in the wild card.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, as if the season were to end today, they'd be in the wild card against, oh boy, here we go again, folks. Here we fucking go again against Boston.
What's really on your mind, Bill?
I'll tell you what's on my mind. You want to know what's on my mind? A lot of things are on my mind.
Yeah.
No, we
Well,
live in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. The Red
so,
Sox won 15 games. The Yankees are falling apart. Madonna still thinks she's relevant. Go away, Madonna. We don't care anymore. Yes, you danced and sang with Sabrina Carpenter at Coachella, but no, you're not relevant. It's not the 90s anymore. Go away. Okay, sorry,
mhm.
sorry. That was for another. Sorry, Reg. Yankee podcast. Sorry, I gotta stay focused. Sorry about that, Reggie. Um, but no, that's but no. The Red Sox won 15 games in a row, and they're now sneaking up on the Yankees in the wild card. And do we? If if we don't know what's going to happen with Judge, we don't know what's going to happen to Bellinger.
Yeah.
John Carlo, God only knows.
Just the calf. He heard it again walking to the corner store. You know.
You know why this annoys me? And this, I think my mother said this. Either my mother or my father said this best. These are freaking world class athletes, and yet they get injured by standing up.
Yeah.
They get injured standing up. Reggie, my boy, these are Reggie, my man. These are world class athletes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, um, that's just it, man.
World class athletes, and they're getting injured every 38 seconds.
We'd love to them stay healthy though.
Oh, I would love to.
We'd love for it to continue to work out for us, and it just hasn't been it. It just hasn't been it. I'll tell you who has been it. Cam Schlittler again has been absolutely phenomenal for the Yankees.
Yeah, Schlittler has been phenomenal for the Yankees. Hold on 1 second, please.
Okay. No, he's been terrific. He had another terrific outing um last night against Chicago, going 6 and a third, only giving up one earned run, 8 strikeouts, and only have 2 hits you've given up, and on the season is 10-6 with a 2.04 ERA, WHIP of .91. I mean, he has been everything that the Yankees needed in an ace. And to be quite frank, Cy Young season. I don't care what Dylan Cease is doing in Toronto. Right now, the front runner, folks, really, really paying attention. Front runner for a Cy Young in the American League is Cam Schlittler. a little young man, Cam Schlittler, who is a badass. He literally every single time takes him out. And I know there were some instances where it was he was struggling or whatever. That's gonna happen. Every pitcher is gonna go through some type of slump and everything. It's how you recover. He has been sensational this entire season. He's always pitching at least 6 innings, pitching into the seventh inning again. And his lights out. He's untouchable. Untouchable. Chancellor Lyris.
No, you're right. Sorry about that. I had to take care of a important phone call there.
There you go,
Um,
buddy.
uh,
I was just saying he's a Cy Young Award candidate, probably front runner, my honest opinion.
no, I agree. And you know who also has been, who's also been very, yeah, so you know who's also been good coming back from everything? Cole.
Mhm.
Garrett Cole, man.
Yeah, it was another 6 scoreless innings against
Six
Chicago.
scoreless innings. He's been phenomenal
Yeah,
coming back.
he's another one that
So,
pitches into the seventh inning off of Tommy John surgery, which is very tough to do.
no, no,
Uh,
like this is a guy who just came back from Tommy John surgery.
yeah,
And this is a guy who came back from Tommy John surgery. He's been phenomenal. And all I could say is wow. Wow, 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 wow.
the thing that's really impressive about Cole is the fact that you know it's the way that he's able to control his pitches, and it still has a lot of speed on his velocities, pretty top notch. And look, I always worry, and I know they always say your velocity amps up after Tommy John surgery, and that's probably true. But the one thing I worry about is, whether or not they could have the same control where they're the come back as the same exact pitch. And Cole has been literally that. So thank God.
No, Cole has been that. He's been, he has really been strong.
Yeah.
And Cole's been back. Reed, he's starting to come back. We just got to give him a little patience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that has the starting pitcher has been fine. The bullpen has been kind of. What do you think? How do you think the bullpen's been?
If I'm being real, the bullpen right now, I think, is our biggest problem.
Oh, I agree.
Um, this is just in general because none of them are pitching lights out. None of them are getting the job done. Maybe Hedrick. Hedrick's been okay. Um, he has actually been very productive. Um, Bednar obviously getting saves whenever he has the opportunity. Um, some have been okay. A lot of them have not been great. Once again, the bullpen can't hold um, Cam Schlittler's lead, which is a major problem. So, yeah, I just feel like it could be better. For what the Yankees for what we expect the Yankees to be. Like I think it could always be better.
Yes, always be better. So that's how the Yankees are looking in July. And dude, the trade deadline's coming up.
Mhm.
Reggie, who should the Yankees go for in the trade deadline? What position should we look for?
It seems like catcher is a major position. No, look, I'm sure Austin Wells is trying his hardest. to be the everyday starter, and so is JC Escara and all these other players, you know. Um, and I know Ali Sanchez, like he's been in the minor leagues forever. There's a reason why he is a career minor leaguer. His bullshit ass play in the 11th inning is exactly why he's a career minor leaguer. Um, so I think they need a starting catcher. Um,
And you know what name is being floated around a lot?
mhm.
Hunter Goodman from the Rockies.
And that'd be a good one. Another one is Ryan Jeffers. I know
From the
that,
Twins.
yeah, but of course of course uh according to reports, um uh is becoming a bit of a snag because the Twins are actually gonna be buyers rather than sellers. So if you're going the catcher route, I guess Goodman, why not? Like,
Ah, but they're not going to be, asking for anything. But they're going to be asking for a lot for Goodman.
well,
You
as
know,
it
because the
should.
Yankees aren't the only ones looking at him. The Sox are
Yeah.
looking at him. The Rays are looking at him.
Well, yeah, look, the Yankees have assets, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to give up some of them to get what they want. That's always
Oh,
the
so hey, we want your all-star catcher who has hit 31 home runs this season. Oh, what do you want? Okay, we'll give you our mediocre catcher.
yeah.
Yeah, they go, yeah, no. Thank you, next. But no, but no, Hunter Goodman. They're also saying Ali Rushman, but I don't know. I think he's been getting hurt a lot,
Do
so
you think Adley Rutschman would go into the division and join them?
no. And plus, he's been getting hurt a lot, so no.
I think the O's may want they may want Langoliers, to be honest with you.
I think we should go for
That's
Goodman.
Yeah.
Go for Goodman
I
or
mean,
Jeffers.
Langoliers is another one. If you're really being honest with you, he's another one where, you know, we could probably get some good ball out of him. He has 23 homers, 51 RBI, the average is meh. He's on the 10-day IL right now. Uh, as a matter of fact, I think he's hurt, so I wouldn't touch him actually. Never mind. Never mind. He's hurt. I would actually not touch him. He had surgery, so never mind. That sucks. That really sucks. Um, yeah, I guess Goodman. Like
We might
really,
as well go with Goodman.
let's see what we can get out of Goodman. I mean, but like you said, Red Sox are going after him. Um,
Rays are going after him.
yeah.
There's
I,
also
I mean,
talk.
you could inquire back Adley Rutschman. Like you can always inquire, see what the O's are willing to take. You know, if the market, really sucks. Go ahead, Bill. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Um, and also with the also with the dang it, I can't think straight right now. Okay, but also there's also talk that Tariq Skubal
Mm.
may be on the docket.
Yeah, it, Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
The Tigers are only 4.5 out of a playoff spot. They've been playing decent ball lately. If it was like, I can understand if it were like 10 games out. If they were like 10 games out, whatever. Um, and there was just no way they could find their way in. But only 4.5, I would try to see it through if I'm Detroit. But I understand. If they feel like 4.5 is still not enough for them to catch up and they want to get some value out of Tarek Scooper, who you know, finished off strong in his last start, then I totally understand that. Tarek Skubal as a rental for the Yankees is brutal. I do not want to because if we let's just say we get him and then he goes somewhere else. Well, we just gave up a chunk of our farm system for someone that's not going to stay here.
Yeah, we don't want to give up a good chunk of the whatchamacallit. We don't want to give away the farm, you know?
Yeah, I'll give away something. Like, I don't mind it, but again, we're talking about value and trying to keep things and
Yeah.
trying to be smart about these trades. That's not a smart trade right now, unless you know Terry Scuba wants to stay.
Okay. Um, do you think Tarek Scuba wants do you think he wants to stay in Detroit?
Well, I think of course you want to stay with your first team. I mean, you know, you want to see for the team you've been for a long time, like you want to stay there. You want to make it work. But that's not how the business works.
He's the two favorites I'm hearing are the Dodgers or the Brewers.
Mhm.
And I think the Yankees starting rotation is good. It's
Yeah,
fantastic. You got Cole, you got Schlittler, you have Freed. Hopefully Rodon
yeah.
will be back soon. Like, don't get me wrong, having Scooble in that rotation would be amazing. Scooble in that rotation would be amazing, but but um but do the Yankees really need him? Because you got Cole, you got Freed, you got hopefully
I think
Rodon soon, and you got
I
Schlittler.
think I think focusing on a bullpen arm is better
I think when
because
it comes to pitching, I think the Yankees should look at the bullpen for the bullpen.
you rattle off three names, the three top names there. That's 3 games a week where you're gonna get good quality, hopefully good quality pitching, right? So in the back half, you could take a iffy start from Ryan Weathers. You can take a bad start from Will Warren. But what you can't take is a strong start for Cam Schlittler and a bullpen killing it, like they did last night in Chicago. So one of those things.
So yeah, what are they? So yeah, trade deadline. Hopefully the Yankees don't blow it and get something.
Well, they have to improve some places. Catcher, bullpen, whatever one. Because if they don't get better, they stand with this team. That's brutal.
Oh, it is. It is. So,
I don't know if I could see Austin Wells again at the plate. Like he is
nah.
atrocious.
Get Goodman, get Langlers, get
No,
what's his
no, no
name?
Langoliers because he's hurt.
Okay, don't get him.
Yeah.
Get Jeffers, get someone.
Yeah, if the Twins are willing to sell Jeffers, that'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome, but I have a feeling they're gonna be buyers now, so whatever. Um,
Um, so trade deadline this Monday, right? It's this Monday. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully the Yankees have some good additions. If not, we're gonna scream at Cashman for another year.
mhm. Yeah, he has until
Uh,
6 p.m. Like honestly, like get it done by the afternoon. Just get it over with, you know?
yes. All right. Moving right along. Talk about July. It is now time to preview August.
Mhm.
August. Okay. So, all right, we because we counted the Cubs series as part of July, so we're just gonna skip to the we they have a 9 game homestand after they get back from Chicago. The first are against three against the Cardinals. Reg, what do you think?
I think they can take 2 out of 3. Cardinals are good.
I think they can take 2 out of 3 as well.
Mhm.
All right. Then 2 out of 3 versus the Braves.
I agree with that too. 2 out of 3. Braves aren't that impressive, in my honest opinion. You know, they lost to the Mets by a lot.
Yeah. 2 out of 3. All right.
Yeah.
Then you got 3 against the Mariners.
Sweet. They're not that good. They're terrible.
Sweet. Okay. Then back on the road again. 6 game road trip
Mhm.
against the Jays.
They're never good in Toronto. I take say Toronto takes 2 out of 3.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. Okay. 3 against Orioles in Camden Yards.
I think they can take 2 out of 3 in Camden Yards.
I think we can too.
Mhm.
Then back in the Bronx for a 9 game homestand.
Um,
Then Toronto, this time in the Bronx.
I still say 2 out of 3 Toronto.
Uh, huh, kind of agree.
It's a tough one. 3 against the Astros. I say the Astros.
You
I'm gonna
think the
say
Axe?
I'm gonna say the Astros are going to lose 2 out of 3, but they'll play desperate because they're trying to get a wild card. So give me the Yanks in 2 out of 3.
I'll say that too. Okay, and then a 4 game set against the Sox.
I think this is the 3 out of 4 Boston, the way they're playing.
I hate to say it. Best case scenario, it's a split.
Yes. And hopefully we can split that doubleheader and probably get the rubber game. They ain't winning that Friday game. I'll tell you that much. They're not winning that Friday game.
Why do you
Um,
say no to the Friday game?
well, I just think that, getting look, especially since I have them winning the series against the Astros, I just don't think they're gonna start hot. Like I think Boston has the Yankees number.
Okay, and all right, since this series starts in August, should we talk about it anyway or just wait for
Mm,
September?
It's more of a September series. So
Okay, so we're gonna skip that one for now.
yeah,
Okay. So, Reg, guess what time it is?
stump me.
It is time for Stump the Reg. Okay, our theme today is Yankees and since we just had the All-Star game a couple weeks ago, Yankees and All-Stars.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Can you tell me which Yankees have won a home run derby?
Cano. Cano's won a home run derby.
Yes. There's
Aaron
three
Judge.
others.
Aaron Judge has won a home run derby. The
Okay.
Giambino himself, Jason Giambi, has won a home run derby. And then there's one more you said?
Yes, there's one more.
I'm trying to think. How recent was this?
The 90s.
90s. It's a good hint. Um, I'm gonna rattle off power hitters in the 90s. Uh, Paul O'Neill,
Nope.
Latino.
Yep.
Okay,
1997.
yeah. My next guess would be Bernie Williams, but I don't think he's ever participated.
Okay. Which can you name? Okay, Cody Bellinger has just won All-Star Game MVP.
Okay.
Can you name the can you name the other Yankees? There was two others. No, no, three others who were All-Star Game MVP.
Three others,
Yep.
All-Star Game MVP. Well, I know Giancarlo did it a couple years ago.
Yep.
Uh, Jeets,
Jeets was one of them.
Derek
The
Jeter.
one to win both All-Star Game and World All-Star MVP and World Series MVP in the same year
Okay.
in 2000.
I kind of guessed with Derek Jeter, to be honest with you. I was like, did he ever win All-Star MVP? Oh, Mo, his final season.
Yes.
Rivera.
All right, so Jeter, Mo, and you said Giancarlo, right?
Yes.
That is correct. Well, well done. You got me.
There you go.
So that is our show for today. If you want to see more, go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blogs, check out our podcast, available on all platforms, and check us out here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and don't forget to check us out tomorrow on the one that started it all, Sports Insanity Podcast. For Danny Boy Reginald, I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy. Stay safe, take care, and let's go Yankees.
Go. Let's have a great August.
Let's have a very good August.
Let's have a great August. Forget our predictions. Like